Hi you guys, this is Shantae. I am here today to do a tutorial on the waterfall pocket thing that I did on Scrap the World's mini album. Someone had left comment or came to my channel, left a comment asking me to show how I did that, and I just wanted to go ahead on and get that out of the way. Use my flip, so I hope this will show okay. I still can't get my other camcorder fixed, and I contacted Kodak to try to get it fixed, and they wanted to charge me basically the price of to get a brand new one. So I'm just gonna get a brand new camcorder hopefully tomorrow, one that I've been wanting anyway. I'm just gonna go ahead on and get that one tomorrow. But if anyone knows anything about how to put the information back on the SD card, please let me know, because I am clueless. I done tried everything and I can't get it to work. Anyway, for what you're gonna need is I use these invitation envelopes from Staples. These are the A2 size where you make the greeting cards. I used 3 of them, and I used this right here, Tyvek. I hope you can see this. It's the same. You know how when you get those bags from out of the smushy type bags that you get from out of the post office, the priority envelopes. This made out of the same material. But I was told, someone said in the video, that it was illegal to cut up those envelopes unless you got something in them through the mail. So Kathy Paper Phenomenon had did a video and told us to get this type of material so that our project would not rip, and so that it'll last. So I just went and bought mine out of Office Depot because I didn't want to get a charge and go to prison. So but you don't have to use that. You can use cardstock if you want to. So let me try to make this quick. I've already did a bunch of the prep work so that you won't have to watch me do all of that. So for this particular one, and this is how to look once it's complete. So I took one envelope, one of the plain envelopes like this, and I just sealed it up with ATG tape, and I just cut it down to 5 inches. And the reason why I cut all envelopes on this particular side, on the side right here, at 5 inches is because how I wanted it to fit in my book. This is a mini album that I'm working on, and so this is the thing right here. And so I needed to be 5 inches so it'll fit within the mini page. Okay? And so you cut 3 of them. All on the side is 5 inches. It's very important to make all of them even. That way it'll look, it'll be the same length down here. It's almost 12 o'clock here, so I'm just tired. Okay, and so all of these are cut all the same at 5. Then I took one of the envelopes, and at the bottom, so the side is at 5, and at the bottom, like this, I cut one of them off at 3.5. I cut another one off at 4 inches, and I cut another one off at, well, this one was, you only just gonna cut the side off of this. I'm sorry, it's nothing to do to this one. Okay, so I just cut, because I only wanted 3 deep on this one, so I cut one of them at 3.5 and one of them at 4 at the bottom. And I just took some little some little Scotch adhesive and just glued the bottom back. Now the reason why I use envelopes is because I wanted to have pockets. I've seen these where they just use paper. Because I wanted photo pocket, I used envelopes because I was gonna do it with cardstock, but some said, "Dumb, you got envelopes, use envelopes." So that's what I did. Okay, and so all you're gonna do is just adhere them together. And like I said, with the Tyvek material, I just cut a 1-inch strip, a 1-inch wide strip, and a red line tape. And I'm gonna see if I can do this so you guys can see, because it's very simple. But like I said, someone asked, and you know, I remember when I first started scrapbooking, I was trying to get help, asking questions and trying to get help. No one would respond, and so I know how that feels. And so let me see, how did I do this? Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put one piece here. Now I hope I am in frame. Lord have mercy. Okay. So I just glued that down. And then the other piece I'm gonna glue, making sure that both of my openings are going the same way. Don't ask me how I know, okay? And so let me do that. And I saw this, and I had a book I bought from Hobby Lobby, and I saw this in a book with the paper. And then I was ordering some pictures through Walgreens, and they had this little album, looked the same way, except all the pages were the same length. So I just cut it off because I wanted it to have a little extra look to it, like that. But if you don't want it to look staggered, then don't even worry about cutting it. But that's why I cut it, because I wanted it to have, you know, a little staggered effect. Okay, and then the next one I'm going to do the same. And of course, I'm not doing it right. And oh, come on. And for this one, same thing. And you just want to make sure, now, of course, because this is for a demo, it's not lined up correctly, of course. But, you know, you want to make it lined up correctly and have enough adhesive. And so now, just imagine this was taped down right. So there you go. And so it's going to look like this, like that, and like that. Now, in Scrap the World's mini, I had put another piece on the back, and I hid it to the mini so she could have a big place for a picture. But with this mini, I didn't do that. I just glued it directly. I didn't put any paper on the back. I just glued it directly to the book. So that's it. So you're gonna need 3 envelopes if you choose to do it this way. 3.5. Cut it at 3.5 at the bottom. Let me start over. Each envelope needs to be cut at the end. Seal it up, and on one end, left or right end, each one, cut it at 5. Whatever number you use, just make sure that all of them are the same. Cut it at 5, and then you're gonna stagger it. I cut this one, did not have to be cut out because it's the main envelope. I cut this one at 4 inches because I wanted to give it enough of lift. I cut this one at 3.5. Okay, that's it. It's very simple. Like I said, this is for, you know, everyone is new getting into scrapbooking every day. And so I was asked to do it, so I did it because I remember when I was trying to get help, I couldn't get any help. And I know how that feels. And, you know, if I didn't say that this is not my original idea, I didn't come up with it, blah, 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 come and see, come and saw. Okay? So no one can, you know, I don't want to have to go in my prayer closet about that. This is not my idea. I saw it in a book, Walgreens, and I'm quite sure I saw it on YouTube. But because I wanted the pockets, I use envelopes. And these envelopes are very expensive. This was $14 a box. Some staples for $100. Of course, everyone knows by now that watch my videos, I did not pay that for, but I'm just saying. And these right here, these envelopes are very expensive as well. Oh my God, yes. But you get 50, and I use the coupon, of course. And I just dissected the envelope. I mean, I'm cutting it to sucker. I'm gonna use every piece because for the price I paid for them, yeah, it's gonna last me for sure. I'll probably retire from scrapbooking and still have some left. But at any rate, that's it. And all you do is glue it to your page. And I just went on and I wasn't gonna put this in a minute, but I just went on and did this one so you can get an idea of what I was saying. And so once you secure the like, see how this is all wobbly like? Once you put the tape all the way down and have it even, it'll look like it's supposed to look. But because I just used one strip for demo, I didn't do that. But yeah, it's gonna look just like this. Photo, tag, photo, whatever. And that one and that one. And of course I made some boo-boos on this one trying to make this one. But I'll redeem it before I finish with the mini. And that's it. I hope you guys have a good one. Not really myself tonight. You all know that here in Mississippi and Alabama, it was a real bad tornado, and a lot of people were killed. And you know, it just I just have not been in a good place today. When I found out how many people were murdered, and then some of the people I knew by association, they passed, and they're still looking for people, trying to see, you know, trying to find people. People are still missing. So you know, we just been praying for, you know, the families of everyone that lost anyone. And this happened not far from me. I know y'all guys know I drive an hour and a half, 2.5 hours to the craft store. Well, this one was in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where I go to. And actually, when the storm hit, I had made my mind up to go to the craft store. And when I got back home off my job, we had a blackout. The whole state of Mississippi, half Alabama, no lights. We had a blackout. And so I decided to get somewhere and sit down. And as we say here in the South, I held my mule. And which means I got somewhere and sat down. And so that's the only reason why I didn't get caught up in the storm. And, you know, God knows what to do. And I could have been swept away for trying to find some paper, of all things. So thank God that He shielded and protected those who survived, and know that our purpose is not done. And I pray that He gives strength to those who are left and have to deal with the bereavement of, you know, the people that are passed on. And, you know, we're just blessed. And I don't know what's coming, but, you know, I thank God for mercy, and I thank Him for right now. And try to live every day to the fullest, up to Him. And so y'all just have a good and blessed day. Yeah, I didn't come here to preach. So, yeah. Bye.